Admiral Thad Allen is head of the government's response to the spill. He joins us from Reagan National Airport in Washington on his way back to the Gulf. Again, Admiral, good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
The other day you talked about under-promising and over-delivering this new cap that is in the process of being put in place. Do you have the sense, or if you were a betting man, what are the odds that this is going to work as well as BP hopes it will?
Well, Harry, one thing it is going to do, it allow us to produce all the oil that's coming up through the wellbore right now. But the hope is that we can slowly turn off the valves, close the cap in completely, and then test pressure to see how the well is performing. That'll be an indication of the status of the wellbore and could allow us the possibility of shutting in the well. In other words, there would be no release pending the relief wells. On the other hand, we could find that there's a drop in pressure we will need to produce to protect the wellbore. We won't know that until we do a well integrity test, and BP has submitted procedures on how to do that. They submitted them last night at my request. We're reviewing them this morning, and we could be underway with that testing this afternoon.
So let me get this straight. This is not merely just a cap, but there's enough machinery in this that once it's in place, they could literally close the valves on it to stop the leak entirely?
Harry, it's a multi-purpose cap. We can produce off of it, and we can also close all the valves and close the production valves on the Q4000 and the other production platforms and see if it can hold the pressure. It's called a well integrity test. BP has submitted procedures at my request on how we would do that. The government officials are looking at that this morning. We'll make a decision later on today. Right. But that well integrity test is going to become very critical in how we move forward.
Assume this thing does work the way BP says it's engineered to do, and it is in fact then taking all the oil from this broken wellhead out and putting into ships. Will it be able to stay in place in event of a storm?
Not a major hurricane, Harry. We would need about 120 hours advance notice of gale force winds to be able to move those ships off a station. But we're also moving very quickly with the relief wells that are coming online. One of the reasons we pressed ahead right now is after I consulted with Jane Lubchenco from NOAA, we all agreed that we had probably an uncommon weather window for the next 7 to 10 days that would allow us to move ahead. So I directed BP to provide us plans. They did that, and we're going to take a shot at this well integrity test this afternoon.
Well, we will keep our fingers crossed and hope that there is some good news forthcoming on these brand new cap that they're trying to put in place there. Admiral, we do thank you for your time. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Harry.
All right.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.